It is May 6th, the day after Cinco Mayo, the 5th of May. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm getting a late start, but I have so much I'm having to do. Linda, I think, is taking a nap. She didn't get to go take one until after about 1 o'clock or better, I think. My granddaughter Aurora swept my office, and she's going to have to come redo it. It was not a good job she did, but it's like she said, it got real dusty in here. What it is, I have siding down for a floor. It's wood siding, and it's got these little finger tip deep grooves in between the boards, and I've got to go find something to seal those grooves with and then varnish the floor. My son Chris is coming over tomorrow to work on his brother's Suburban, replace the tie rod ends, and then after that he needs to help do some of Linda's stuff. I've got to do a podcast here in a minute. If you're so interested, you can find it on Spreaker.com. Today's radio show is going to be about haunted places in Oklahoma. What? Spooks and goblins and ghosts. Spooks, ghosts, and goblins. Yep. There's some truth to some of that. There really is. But a lot of it is a person's imagination. All I'm going to do is give locations with things that may or may not have happened, but it's just to liven things up a bit. Today's my Friday. I'm not doing a podcast tomorrow. I might do a vlog, but man, I'm worn out. I've got to share something with my friends and family on here that's really stupid. It's stupid of me. Last night, I shared a couple of videos from a guy that goes by the name Teddy Swims. I think he has Asperger's syndrome. He's tattooed up, has those big old plugs in his ears, bearded. The reason I think he's autistic or has Asperger's is he wears double clothes. In other words, you have a hoodie and a sweatshirt on underneath the hoodie when it's not cold. Doing it inside an auditorium is doing a benefit concert for a guy that was in the band that backs him that died. And he had white socks on over his tennis shoes. And I've also seen videos of him in interviews where he had his pants on backwards. Those are traits of autism. He speaks like he's autistic, but like a guy named Cody Lee on America's Got Talent, Teddy Swims is an excellent singer, and he does all different kinds of music, and I like listening to him. Don't necessarily like watching him, but I like listening to him. And I shared that last night on Facebook. But after doing that, I went back to something. I love the movie Tombstone. It's my favorite cowboy movie, period. And on that movie Tombstone, there's one scene where Johnny Ringo and Doc Holliday face off underneath a cottonwood tree. And it's where Doc Holliday guns down Johnny Ringo. And I've got almost the entire movie memorized. But that one scene, say when, or Johnny Ringo, you look like someone just walked over your grave. You know, that scene, I went to bed and that played through my mind. I took my normal medication to help knock me out. That scene ran through my mind over and over and over all night long. I got up this morning at about 8:40. I'm your huckleberry in my head. It was horrible. Sometimes my old feeble brain goes into overdrive, and that's what happens. To my brother Michael, Paul, I looked in my collection last night, and I do not have an 1895 Morgan Orleans mint mark. I don't collect coins in succession. I just collect coins as I get them. I even collect some coins that aren't valuable except for face value. I've got one here someplace if I can find it. It's out of a love for the aesthetics of it, the appeal, the beauty of it. That it, yeah. I'll give you, for instance, this is a 1971 beautifully uncirculated. I actually got it in change, but it has been circulated, but it's got no wear and tear on it. Now, what's it worth? 2 cents. Well, why do I have it? Because I think it's pretty. I have a lot of uncirculated coins, Michael, and I have some that are very expensive. I've got a 1922 it's a 1922 silver dollar. I can't remember what they call that thing, but anyway, it's the deep relief. In other words, very pronounced, before they started using a different set of dies to strike it. The coin is worth $100,000 at least. I've got 2 of them. Now here's the problem. To have it evaluated up front, you have to pay them 15% of the coin's value. Well, how do you know what it's worth until they evaluate it? You can tell by looking at it. It's a deep bas relief 1922 eagle, and I've got, like I said, I've got 2 of them. One's uncirculated, one is circulated, but even with that, if the GSO folks went ahead, or GSA, whatever, but if they appraised it and put a value on it, then you got to find someone that'll buy it. Just because something's worth it, it's worth only what you can get out of it. Now, the 1895 O you bought, I'm going to tell you something. It's worth more than what you paid for it. I'm not going to say what you paid for it, but I'm telling you right now, Mike, it is worth a lot more than what you paid for it. Anyway, Mom and John, I hope you're doing well. Michael Paul, I hope you're doing well. My buddy Chris, I hope you're doing well. And I like the little thing you did yesterday in the comments, a friend of his that clicked. Every time I turn around, I'm clicking and making the alarm go off on a car out there. I hate that. There's nothing I can do about it. And I won't carry the keys on a deal on a belt loop. I used to do that, and I've lost keychains with keys on them doing that before. And a key wallet doesn't work. I've got way too many keys. One other aside, when I showed you guys what I thought was a gas key yesterday, That would be that right there. That's not a gas key. That goes to the safe that's got my coin collection in it. You know, like I said, I'm feeble-minded. Let me put that back in my pocket. Well, I'm drinking water today. Done had coffee, done had a Sprite, done been with Nick while we went and took care of bills. Got more bills to pay. Never ends. Brandon's putting his steel building up. One more thing. I've got to ask the Magic 8 Ball a question. I'm going to try to do that every day. Oh, Magic 8 Ball, are all my friends and family going to have a great day? Better not tell you now. That is honestly what it says. Well, I don't care what the Magic 8 Ball says because it's a toy. Y'all are going to have a great day. I love all of you. God bless you. Like the sign says, be kind, and I'll do this again mañana. Bye.